Tucked away behind your stomach, there is a small, quiet organ that most of us never think about. It doesn't beat like the heart or expand like the lungs. It works in silence, performing two of the most critical jobs in the entire human body. This organ is your pancreas, and it is under an unprecedented attack from our modern diet. As a doctor specializing in metabolic health, I can tell you that the epidemic of diabetes, digestive issues, and chronic fatigue we see today can often be traced back to a pancreas that is overworked, exhausted, and inflamed. There is a specific enemy that it fights every single day, an enemy that you likely eat without a second thought. Today, we are going to unmask the worst enemy of your pancreas. We will explore how it wages a two-front war against this vital organ. We will show you how to protect it, starting with your very next meal. First, to appreciate the threat, you must appreciate the pancreas itself. It is a dual-action powerhouse with two completely different yet equally vital jobs. Job number 1. It is your master blood sugar regulator. This is its endocrine function. Deep within the pancreas are clusters of cells called the islets of Langerhans. Within these islets, beta cells produce insulin and alpha cells produce glucagon. Think of them as a sophisticated thermostat for your blood sugar. When you eat and your blood sugar rises, the pancreas releases insulin. Insulin acts like a key, unlocking your body's cells to allow glucose to enter and be used for energy, thus lowering your blood sugar. When your blood sugar drops too low, the pancreas releases glucagon. Glucagon signals your liver to release its stored glucose, raising your blood sugar back to a stable level. This delicate dance keeps your energy stable and your body in balance. Job number 2. It is your digestive enzyme factory. This is its exocrine function. The bulk of your pancreas produces a potent cocktail of digestive enzymes. It makes amylase to break down carbohydrates. It makes protease to break down proteins. And it makes lipase to break down fats. When food leaves your stomach, the pancreas squirts this enzyme juice into your small intestine to dismantle your meal into molecules small enough to be absorbed. Without these enzymes, you would starve, no matter how much food you ate. So, the pancreas is both a delicate hormone regulator and a robust digestive workhorse. Its worst enemy, therefore, would be something that attacks both of these functions at the same time. So what is this enemy? It's not just sugar. It's not just fat. It is the unnatural, man-made combination of refined carbohydrates and processed industrial fats. It's found in nearly all ultra-processed foods. We are talking about donuts, pastries, and cookies. We are talking about pizza and French fries. We are talking about chips, crackers, and sugary coffee drinks with whipped cream. These foods do not exist in nature. Our pancreas never evolved to handle the metabolic chaos they create. Let's look at how they waged their two-front war on this vital organ. The first front, the endocrine assault. This is the war on your blood sugar regulation system. When you eat an ultra-processed food like a donut, you are consuming a massive load of rapidly digestible refined flour and pure sugar. This causes a tsunami of glucose to hit your bloodstream. If your pancreas panics, it screams emergency. Blood sugar is dangerously high. In response, it pumps out a huge wave of insulin to try to manage the flood. Imagine doing this every single day. The beta cells in your pancreas that produce insulin are being overworked, day in and day out. Think of it like constantly redlining the engine of your car. Eventually, the engine burns out. This is what we call beta cell burnout. These precious insulin-producing cells become exhausted, and over time, they begin to die off. Simultaneously, the cells of your body, constantly bombarded by high levels of insulin, start to become deaf to its message. This is insulin resistance. Your pancreas now has to shout, producing even more insulin to get the same job done. This vicious cycle of beta cell burnout and increasing insulin resistance is the direct path to type 2 diabetes. Your pancreas is being fatally overworked by the sugar and refined carb side of the equation. But that's only half the story. The second front, the Exocrine Assault. This is the war on your digestive enzyme factory. That same donut is not just sugar and flour. It was deep fried in highly processed inflammatory industrial seed oil. This presents a second enormous challenge. Your pancreas now has to produce a massive amount of the enzyme lipase to try to break down this unnatural, concentrated load of fat. This digestive overwork puts a huge strain on the pancreatic tissue itself. It can lead to inflammation within the organ. In its most extreme form, this can contribute to pancreatitis. Pancreatitis is a dangerous condition where the digestive enzymes become activated while still inside the pancreas, instead of in the small intestine. This causes the pancreas to literally begin digesting itself. While acute pancreatitis is more often caused by things like alcohol or gallstones, the chronic low-grade inflammation caused by a diet high in processed fats absolutely contributes to the vulnerability of the organ. The omega-6 fatty acids in these industrial oils are also profoundly pro-inflammatory, adding more fuel to the fire. So, the ultra-processed food launches a perfect, two-pronged attack. The sugar exhausts the insulin-producing cells, and the processed fat overwhelms the enzyme-producing cells. Pancreas is being squeezed from both sides, with no time to rest or repair. It is a recipe for complete metabolic and digestive collapse. So what is the solution? How do we protect our silent powerhouse? The strategy is simple, though not always easy in our modern world. Solution number 1. Immediately reduce or eliminate ultra-processed foods. This is the single most important step. You must remove the enemy from your diet. Become a label detective. If it comes in a crinkly package with a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce, it's likely the enemy. The goal is to replace these factory-made products with real, whole foods. Solution number 2. Eat food in its natural combinations. Our pancreas is perfectly equipped to handle foods as they appear in nature. It can handle the carbohydrates from a sweet potato because they come packaged with fiber, which slows down sugar release. It can handle the fat from an avocado because it comes packaged with vitamins and minerals. It can handle the sugar from a whole apple because it's bound up in a fibrous matrix. The problem is when we combine massive loads of refined fat and refined sugar together in one meal. So, separate your macronutrients into more natural pairings. Enjoy healthy carbs with lean proteins. Enjoy healthy fats with non-starchy vegetables. Don't subject your pancreas to the unnatural combination of a fatty, sugary dessert after a heavy meal. Solution number 3. Incorporate pancreas-supportive nutrients. While removing the bad is most important, adding the good can help heal and protect. Focus on fiber-rich foods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains. Fiber is a buffer for your pancreas, ensuring a slow, steady release of sugar. Focus on antioxidant-rich foods, berries, dark leafy greens, and colorful vegetables. Antioxidants help to neutralize the oxidative stress and inflammation that damage pancreatic cells. Focus on healthy fats. Get your fats from whole food sources like avocados, nuts, seeds, and extra virgin olive oil. These are less inflammatory and less burdensome on your pancreas. Let's bring it to a final, powerful conclusion. Your pancreas is working tirelessly, in secret, to keep you alive and healthy. It is fighting a daily battle against the unnatural foods of our modern world. The worst enemy is not just sugar, and it's not just fat. It is the scientifically engineered combination of the two, found in the ultra-processed foods that line our supermarket shelves. This daily habit is driving the epidemics of diabetes and digestive disease. Protecting your pancreas is one of the most important things you can do for your long-term health. The choice begins at the grocery store. Walk past the aisles of colorful boxes and crinkly bags. Fill your cart with real, whole foods that your pancreas evolved to understand. Remove its worst enemy, and you give this silent powerhouse the peace it needs to do its job, keeping you healthy, energetic, and in balance for a lifetime.